Yep. And we've been running, what we at, 64, 65 episodes now, X? Yeah, so, you know, we've been running, man, and Miss Newman been rocking with me from day one. Terry was on. When we first started, it was me, Terry Free.
I saw a couple of episodes.
Yeah. And then Terry couldn't make it out. She just started, you know, her driving back and forth.
That's when you called me. It's when she couldn't make it. That's when I got on.
It was. It was me, Jay, Will, and Terry at first. And then she couldn't make it. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, nigga. Like, this is what it is. Because she wanted to do remote. But I didn't want to do a remote thing because I, you know, yeah, you know what I mean? That face-to-face shit in person, you know, that's just that love. We good. And that's what I like. You know what I mean? I like that in-person type shit, man. So that's what it was. But now that we here, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get kicked off. It is a cloudy Saturday here in the Northwest, but this is Coffee and Condoms, man. But this is a special episode for me. For those that don't know, this is my born day weekend. Your man's turns 54 on Monday. I'm putting it out there. Yes, you can clap that up. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm in here with my people, but I got some very special guests. So I'm going to let the crew introduce themselves, and then we're going to introduce these guests coming in, man, off to the far left.
It's your boy Big Blue, man. I run things over here on them dominoes, man.
Don't lie. You my boy Blue. And to my left,
Hey, it's Miss Newman, baby.
my partner in crime. But I do have two special people, man. I gotta introduce them. But I'm gonna let them say their words, but I gotta introduce them. One, my beautiful niece, Shanti came out here
Hi,
from
Shanti.
Cali, you know what I'm saying?
Niece.
My sister's youngest. We are the youngest of three. She's the youngest of three. I'm the youngest of three. So, you know, of course, we favorites. You know what I mean? So she had to come rock with me. And my brother, my man, my mellow, Super Sam, man.
Hey.
What's good? We go back.
How long we been knowing each other, man?
Sam, damn, nigga. Over 10 years, my dude.
Since they was
no.
little.
More, longer
way
than that. It might be 20.
So here's the thing. So we've been knowing each other like 20 years,
Yeah.
and you still spell my name wrong?
Wow.
No, hold on. No.
I'm coming in hot.
No, that's X spelled your name wrong. I'm putting the finger at X. I know it's super. X is from Washington, so he hit the white shit. Super. You got to say the whole word like this. You know what I'm saying? Look, X don't know how to be, because in my text it say super.
No abonics.
You know what I'm saying? It
There's
say
no
super
abonics.
in my text. SUPA. Said, but you know that Washington black. You know what I mean?
Beat him in dominance.
Yeah.
I will.
That's not a hard task. That's not a hard task. But no.
Next phone
Damn.
autocorrect
He's
service
got
that comes
receipts.
soon.
But I do want to pass the mic and let y'all introduce yourselves. Please do. Go ahead, Shantikins.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Shanti, and I'm from Jersey, live in LA. Of course, you know, my uncle's niece, the best, the favorite,
Yeah.
everything. And yeah.
Sam, man, so now I got to put Super Bowl winning DJ in front of my name, right?
I mean,
Okay.
Come on.
You
I
don't
gotta do it.
you don't gotta.
Right?
You don't
Seattle
gotta.
Official DJ for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes, sir.
Washington Huskies football. Man, I've DJed for the Sonics, the Mariners, you name it. Been on Cube 93 well past 20 years.
Man.
Seattle staple, man, from South Carolina originally.
Right.
Been kicking with this cat like well over 20 years. So.
Well over.
He's a Seattle
Hey,
legend.
so here's the thing. So a lot of people, because I don't run around like wearing no flag or no banners, like this is who I know. You know what I mean? Me and Sam, like, shit, since 2000, maybe 99, 2000, we've been rocking. And I'll never forget one of the stories. I don't know if you remember this, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. Cube 93 used to do this like birthday party thing, right? Like the Cube, like you could win the contest and you could end up where they would come to your crib and throw whatever the party was. And I think at the time, it was like around Christmas time. So whoever won had this Christmas party. And at that time, I was street teaming. Mind you, I'm the oldest street teamer out there. I'm 30 years old, and everybody else is like 17, 18.
Late bloomer.
And so we go set up at this house, big house. It was huge. And BBD was coming to the joint, right? So Sam is in there, he's DJing, and when they walked through the door, I'm like, yo, because them motherfuckers was not tall cats. I was shocked. And at that time, me and Sam had this running joke where I said Sam was a member of Another Bad Creation. So I said, here come your boss.
Yep.
And then Michael Bivens walked in. And I was like, yo, them motherfuckers is little as shit. That was kind of the first time we started clowning about it. But been my man solid ever since. So solid, I needed a washer and dryer. And my man, and Sam was like, yo, I got one. And we had to go pick that shit up. So solid. We've been rocking forever. It has been 20 plus years. Damn.
It's been 20 plus years, man.
20 plus, yeah, well over.
I thought you was gonna go into the Bow Wow story. Was you there with Bow Wow the year Bow Wow did it?
When he did.
When he came to the party?
No, I didn't come to the party. I remember he was at the Summer Jam.
Okay.
Right. I didn't. Not the Bow. I wasn't there for the Bow Wow back for the party joint. I didn't do that one.
My short cast.
Right. Well, you know. And let me rephrase that because we don't like to use short on coffee and condoms. It is biblical height. It is biblical height. Biblical height. We are the original man. We're the original man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like Blue. He's an anomaly. He's a birth defect.
6'3",
He's a birth defect.
6'6" with the fro.
That's actually a venereal disease right there.
6'6" with the fro, man. It's all good.
Not a whole different.
I'm telling you, if you over 5'8", 5'9", you are a birth defect.
That's fucked up.
That's a fact. Read your Bible. I'm just saying.
Blue.
I don't know what Bible school to read.
Listen, do I need to break it down for you, Blue?
No, you don't have
Okay,
to.
then.
I don't know what Bible you read.
I'm saying, I'm just, the original. You know what I'm saying? You got to, the
Church
Torah.
is tomorrow.
The Torah. You got to read it.
It's your birthday. You're right. My bad, man. You're right.
But we got some topics to get in and get through, man. But again, I appreciate y'all. I wanted to make sure I show that love, man, because it means a lot for me, my family, to be out here, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Happy to be here.
Yo, so check this out. I didn't see the whole thing, right? But Barbra Streisand had come out and said that Dave Chappelle needed to be silenced. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, here's what kills me. When can you not speak your mind? Is that the United States we coming into now?
Yes.
That we can't speak our piece?
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yes.
You
it
do
is.
you really?
Well, she's Jewish.
Not what she's saying.
He does a lot of anti-Jew jokes.
Yeah.
She's Jewish.
But
but it's a joke.
But this is
to you and me.
But this back to what you were saying.
Right.
This is the new America that we are coming into, where freedom of speech. You no longer have freedom of speech.
You're being silenced.
Look, night before last was Stephen Colbert's last night after how many years?
Right.
Because he was anti-Trump. And Trump said it too. He said the two Jimmys are next. Jimmy Cole,
Wow.
Kimmel
Trump made
and
CBS,
Jimmy.
fire him.
So it's not freedom of speech. If you're going against the grain, then you're going to get canceled. And he clearly said that.
So, because I'm a nerd, if y'all don't know, so I got to put it in nerd perspective. So Trump is like Homelander.
Yeah.
Trump is the new Homelander.
No, you've been watching the series, right?
Yeah.
Is it not very eerily similar to two of
Very.
them, the way they're making it?
Very.
I want my gas prices to go down.
Same script.
Yo,
Here's the
same
thing,
script.
You said like freedom of speech, but
Word.
I think we're missing the term freedom of consequences too.
Yes.
And who gets to judge those consequences? But my whole thing with the Barbra Streisand is
Right.
like, was this even real? Like, what was it
Yeah.
just clickbait or what? I thought it was clickbait.
Yeah.
So like, who are you?
And see, that's a whole nother thing. I feel like people nowadays are saying shit just to be relevant. Or to make themselves, well, ain't nobody heard from me in a long time. Let me say some shit about somebody, and bam, all of a sudden now, again, here we are.
If she said it, like what I
if she
said,
said it.
because
Yeah.
AI is saying so much and doing so much too. Till all they gotta do is take your picture and they, whatever. So
You can become somebody with AI.
yeah. So
So, speaking of AI, did y'all see that clip? And it's not in the thing, but I wanted to bring it up. The clip where the dude, it was on Fox News, and it looked like he had a mask on. Like, they had, like, this little weird...
Yeah, and like it looked like he like
Like,
like there was like clearly like a full,
Yeah,
like,
it was
something.
crazy. See if you can bring that picture up. I want them to see. It was crazy. The dude, he was on Fox News, and it looked like he had like one of them rubber masks. Now, this part was solid, but right here you could see it lifting up. And I Googled it. I was like, yo, is this shit real? And everywhere I looked, that shit was on there.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
all
yo.
over Twitter. It was
So,
like viral.
yeah. I'm like, so this dude, like, we don't even know who the real cat was. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy work. Nowadays, they can make you do and say anything.
Yeah, now we live in a what's the word? Simulation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember a couple
We in the
years
Matrix,
ago
yeah.
at the football game, they had those robots sitting out there with the human face and the hats on, and it was a black dude and a blonde white lady, and they caught it, and they were sitting there looking at the game like watching the game, and even who Ron and stuff, and it was just a few people caught it and was like, hey, what the fuck? You know, because they saw like the wires and stuff and realized, hey, what the fuck? And yeah.
You know what pisses me off about this whole, mind you, I get AI being the future and we making our ways and pushing to the future, but what pisses me off is how many fucking movies do we have that say
AI.
don't do this?
About robots, yeah.
And we still doing it.
Yeah, and it's
Right.
going to get worse.
It's written out.
But you want to know the funny part is because they're already making it so sweet that everyone wants to use it. Chat GPT.
Dude.
Everybody's using it for everything.
I did.
People use it for their therapists, like their best friends, like everything.
We're gonna be like, no, we need AI. People are gonna be like, I
It's gonna take over the world, and we're not gonna have no water and no resources and no nothing.
We talked about it last week. We talked about we talked about it last week. How there's a company that's suing this AI company because the AI said that they was a doctor. Right, the dude was over there asking some questions, and the AI was like, and you can't claim to be a doctor without having actual doctor accreditation. And so they try to sue this company. But the AI actually said it. Just like the dude that's blaming AI for killing his parent. Like, yo, are we that crazy? Here's what's even funny. Like I told you, I got a comic book, right? I created my own comic book. I needed an artist. So I'm waiting on this artist to come through. But I was like, you know what? I found this joint. So Will.I.Am hooked up with some cats. It's called Fiona, I think it is. FYI. You can look up the app, FYI. And I put, it's like a chat GPT. And I punch it in, and I give my first character, and that joint created the character. Literally laid out, and had a whole conversation. X came and picked me up about 2 weeks ago in a car. He said, Scoot, come outside. I'm like, all right, bet. I come outside, we get in the car. He was like, take us down to, I forgot where we went, Matador. I'm like, boom, we in the car. Neither one of us is driving. We sitting here talking. So I said to X, man, you're gonna end up having sex with your car. The motherfucking AI said, no, I'm not made for that. I don't want to do that. I'm not even, jumped in our conversation.
It's not in my programming to have relationships with humans.
Jumped in my conversation. I said, get the fuck out of here, dude. What was even funnier, because X just got turned down by a car.
So X, when are you getting your Tesla for your 50th?
Yeah, right around that time.
I figured so. I knew that was coming.
And it's going to be way different by then because you're not close to 50 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to Kenya.
X gonna put eyelashes on that joint, and it's gonna be a wrap after that.
Make sure that when I turn you down.
So Super Sam, how long you been DJing? How long you been doing this, the DJ thing?
Man, I've been DJing. Well, okay, I break it down in two parts. How long I've been getting paid.
Right. Them early years,
That's the difference.
I've only been getting paid 5 years.
Yeah, that's real shit.
But nah, I've been literally DJing my whole life, but I really took off when I was 19. So the better part of 20 years now. I mean, coming up from, I can still remember, mom having people over like, yo, I can't hang out with the grown folk, but just let me play the music. And she was like, all right, I don't care. You know what I mean? So so that's the start of my DJ, right? But like when I really took it serious, started DJing parties and little schools and stuff around here, like when I was 19. And then took off, man. Took off from there.
Well, give us some history real quick. Let's get some history of Super Sam, because you're not from here.
Not from here, nah. South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you came out here like me, military, right?
No doubt. Yep. I was in the military.
And you just decided to stay?
I mean, yeah, no. I was gonna go back, but then it's like once I got out, I started grinding. Well, I started grinding when I was in,
right.
Meaning I started doing like parties and stuff like that.
Word.
And it's like, then I asked myself, like, what am I going back to? You know what I'm saying? Because I already stuff is starting to move for me. Right. So I can go back and visit, but I'm making this money.
Yeah, it's a different animal.
Absolutely. So I stayed up here, man. Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
And it's funny because that's kind of how it happened for me, right? And I actually left and went back to the East Coast around 2002. But it was the same, idea, because when my kids was here, my daughter was here, and I wanted to be a full-time dad, so I ended up coming back. But there is something about Washington I think people don't understand, like, you can really live well out here. You can eat well, right? You know what I'm saying? So
they left the gate open. I just
and that's it.
Somebody don't want this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come and take it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good shit.
So from 19 to now, what's one event you can say you've done that still to this day is like forefront of your memory?
Yeah.
Like it might have been something the Super Bowl.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've done, you know,
Not
many.
as far as something big, but something that just sticks with you.
Your most memorable
the
jump.
most meaningful.
And I will have to say the Super Bowl, because I was gonna say, dude, I've DJ'd for, you know, all these artists, you name it, all these summer jams, but the Super Bowl is something different. You know what I mean?
Word.
It's because you got everything there. Like you mentioned the word Super Bowl, and everybody, you know, from 8 to 80, blind, crippling, crazy, knows
Word,
the Super Bowl,
word.
right? And so it's just something different, you know, about that whole week leading up to. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And then the fact that we won it, man, it's like that's just a cherry on top. But
You had to bring that part up. You had to bring that part up. I mean, you could have just kept talking about how good it was. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, that's the pinnacle, man.
South Carolina was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, Sam is French. We won it.
It's we.
Yeah. The only
You know,
thing
I was at the practices.
You
It's we.
see, you was there. You was there.
Question: being a DJ, do you get a ring?
I better. Nobody got rings yet, but you know, hopefully, otherwise I'll make my own. You know what I mean?
A throwback ring,
baby.
something.
Little DJ booth on the side of
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. You gotta get something up for being
I gotta
there.
get something. What
You know?
Denzel saying, I'm leaving it with something. You know what I mean?
so the compensation was excellent too then.
I mean,
Of course.
I mean,
the compensation, the like what happens, you know, because of that, you know what I mean?
The doors that
people
opened.
reach out to me now.
Right.
It's like, yo, we want.
Have you ever DJ'd overseas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, with the Seahawks. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So
that's
when
dope.
when they've gone over and done their games, Germany, London, all of that stuff.
You're their official, like you said. When they
you about-
Official means official.
when you dip, they dip. When they dip, you dip. Oh,
So you
shit,
about
get my
to
hand
really eat when we get the Sonics back.
I mean, hey, we get them back soon enough, man.
Man.
I'm not getting no younger.
Yeah.
Man. I'm like, we need to speed this thing up.
I see you do a little just for men in there.
Have my little brush.
What about the Storm? Are you DJing for the Storm?
So I did used to DJ for the Storm when they were the same. So funny enough,
Right.
Cube, the Sonics, and the Storm used to all be in the same building.
Yes. Yes, they
and
did.
that's how I got my foot in the door. I just took the elevator up to the wrong floor on purpose, and I was like, "Yo, let's do."
Yeah.
Basically, made my own job with the Sonics. You know what I mean? And then that just kind of went on to the Storm as well. You know.
You know, and that's the beauty of back in the day. That's how I actually got my job at Cube originally. My man had an interview at KJR Sports Radio.
Yep.
And he came up, I rode with him. So while he was upstairs, I had came into Cube's little office area, and I said, man, you know, I filled out an application a while ago, and I didn't get no call. So they brought Mike Schubert. Shout out to Schubert.
Yeah,
so
Schub.
Shub comes out, and he's like, what happened? I explained to him, I say, man, I didn't have no interview or no phone call. I literally didn't put in no application. And I was like, so he said, well, we can give you an interview right now. And they interviewed me, and he said, you got any questions for us? And I remember I said, yeah, do I got the job? Because I can't keep driving back and forth from Tacoma because I can't afford the gas. And he fell out laughing. And from that point, he was like, yeah, I was going to make you wait, but you got the job. And that was my start at Cube. And instantly being at Cube, you know, you link in with, it wasn't but about 4 black folks there. You know what I'm saying? Tony B, Super Sam, Tiffany, and Eddie. So, of course, I locked in with them. You know what I mean? And again, I was older. Actually, you know what? The one brother, Damon Knight. Damon Knight used to be there too. So, but at that time, I locked in. But my thing was, because I was so much older than the other kids, I was like, yo, when we go do, I would do events with them, I'd be like, yo, don't call me, what was they called? High Patrol. I said, don't say the High Patroller. I said, say my name, say Scooter, nigga, because I'm grown. Don't be pointing me out as a High Patroller. Like, hey, I got Scooter in the back, yes. And I made that demand, but motherfuckers rocked with it, and that's what it was. And Sam was probably, honest to God, one of the first cats that was like, what's good? Like, all love. And then when we talked, like I said, being military, you was 13 Bravo too, wasn't you?
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Yeah.
So we had that connection because I was a 13, he was a 13. So, you know, having those connections, and we just like, damn, nigga, we, you know, around the same age, a lot of similar shit. So we just linked. I was a little bit taller. It was cool.
I thought he was the ops too. I was like, this High Patroller, this High Patroller. One of these are like, what you doing there, man?
Yo, so I seen this thing. I don't know if y'all seen this clip. They're supposedly, I don't know if it's true, they're supposedly making an Expendables female version. Remember the movie Expendables with all the action heroes supposed to be like the super action? They're making a female Expendables. So I wanted to ask this question. If y'all was because y'all know Expendables is supposed to be like all of the greatest action heroes.
Right.
Right.
If you made your own Expendables, what females would you say have to be in it?
You got to put Colombiana in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got to go Demi Moore.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
G.I. Jane.
True. True.
And then Michael Jai White wife is a martial artist. as
Yeah, but
well.
she ain't been in nothing.
She's been in a couple his type movies, but she nice with
Yeah,
it.
old girl, salt.
Because they have not put Michael Jai White in the Expendables, which I feel is shitty.
No.
Which how you gonna put
you
Terry
wanna
Crews?
get-
Yeah. How you gonna put Terry Crews in before me?
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, because they do grab a couple old MMA people. I feel like Ronda Rousey has to.
Hey, then you can
Oh,
put
yeah,
Michelle.
yeah, yeah.
And she was in
the
Expendables.
Expendables.
Word,
Yeah.
she was.
What's up?
But I agree with that. I'm gonna say this: Sigourney
Michelle
Weaver.
Yao.
No.
Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver need to be in. I mean, she's the
Angela
original.
Jolie.
Well, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who you say?
Angela
Angela
Jolie.
Laura Croft. She was Laura Croft. Word.
Michelle
What
Yao.
about the Kill Bill chick?
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, just on that alone, I think she
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
it.
yeah. True. Dude. Which one though?
Damn. The white lady, the white one.
The Asian
You
lady.
said
Oh,
the white one.
Lucy Liu.
Oh, Lucy Liu. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lucy Liu. Because she
son.
went.
Or
She
the
Charlie's
blonde. You
Angel.
talking about the blonde?
Yeah, Charlie's Angels.
I'm talking about the blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I can't. Why do I
All
see
the
her
Charlie's
face and
Angels.
don't know?
Yeah,
who
all
she
the
is?
Charlie's Angels. So at first I thought it was gonna be whack, but as I thought about it, I was like, well, I actually got some females that they could throw in the running and really smack that shit if they do it right.
You got to put
The
Michelle
one chick-
Yao.
The one chick from Fast and the Furious, the Mexican chick that died and they brought back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
she's tough.
She does a lot
Yeah,
of
she-
acting.
Yeah, she was
Michelle
bad.
Yao, bro.
She a tough little chick.
Here's my thing. See,
Michelle Rodriguez.
now,
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
about.
yeah.
now we
Go ahead,
get
go
too
ahead, go
deep
ahead,
in the woods, man.
Come on, speak
Now it's
on it.
too many.
No, it ain't.
It's too many.
They ain't all got
Okay.
that.
Well, you gotta have some villains. You gotta have villains.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Y'all
All right,
just
bet.
named 20 people.
All right.
Expendables 1 good.
All right.
Expendables 2 good.
Yeah.
Expendables 3.
You got to have a villain.
Expendables 4. Male, female, we need to be done with Expendables, period.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I agree. You get no argument.
Yeah.
So
Like,
what
I gotta be honest, I didn't
They
need to
could've
see
stopped
Chuck
that
Norris, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Sylvester. Like, why is Sylvester Stallone still trying to be young?
They could have stopped that.
You can stop at 3.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
And we can
Real
pull up
talk.
the numbers. I bet 4 didn't do as good as 1, 2, and
Okay, well, since we talking movies, they just recently came out, Mike Epps and Ice Cube, that they was the official talk of last Friday is supposed to be real. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like last Friday is like the Detox album. We've been talking about it forever.
It's past this.
Like we don't need it. Yeah, I just feel like we don't need it.
You don't think so?
Half the
No.
cast is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, but they can put a spin on it. Maybe Pops dies and they do that.
Well,
Pops is
no,
gone,
because they.
Debo's gone. Ezel's gone.
Ezel died?
Yeah.
He died. Yeah.
Damn. I need to catch up.
Miss
Roach
Miss
from
Parker
Next
died,
Friday
didn't
is
she?
gone.
No, Miss Parker ain't dead, but doom 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 doom's
Big
dead.
booty. Oh,
Yeah,
is
she-
she?
Yeah, yeah. Yvette, what's her name is
Yvette
dead.
Wilson.
Damn, I didn't know she died.
Yeah, she died from she had a cancer of the
Oh.
female parts.
Yeah,
Cervix.
Roach,
The little midget dude is dead too, huh?
No,
Nah, he's still
He's not.
alive.
Is it?
but
Okay.
the white boy Roach, you ran over my skateboard.
Roach is dead?
He
Yeah.
died.
but you know, but I heard that it was supposed to
That
be with
sounds
the
sad.
Sons, with the Sons. Like I guess DC Youngblood is supposed to be.
You just fucked that name all
What's his
up.
name?
You know, Miss Woman got her own Bible, own dictionary.
Motherfucker know karate. He tell jokes and do karate.
Yeah.
She just made up a name.
Some new comedian / actor out there, man.
DC Young Blood Crip.
Come on, cause my granddaughter be listening to MB. What's
Your
his
age
name?
just-
Yeah.
Your age just jumped out of you right there.
But anywho, y'all
little
know what I'm talking
whippersnapper.
about. DC Young Fly, whoever his name is with the thing. But anyways, he is supposed to be
Like Chris Tucker's son.
She just made
Yes,
me forget his
yes.
name. What's
Yeah.
DC
Young blood.
Yes, he's supposed to be Chris Tucker's son. So what they're doing, and then
Uh-huh.
Ice Cube's son is gonna
Yeah,
play.
O'Shea.
Okay.
So they're supposed to get it's supposed to be like the second generation
Oh,
of
okay.
what's going on.
I
That's
feel
how
like-
they're gonna play that out.
I just don't like people doing remakes or doing
This
things
gonna be
that
what the
now-
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like just leave it
The fifth
alone.
one,
Let it be
So,
great
fourth.
of where it was. Like we don't need it again.
Yeah, like that house party shit was trash.
Yeah, we just
Oh, yeah,
need
that
that.
guy
was trash.
We
You
just
Progressively
need that.
House Party is one of my all-time favorite movies, and y'all just ruined that
The
joint.
first 3 was alright.
You
No, the first two. Stop.
Right.
In fact, one. Because 2 was trash too.
It was alright.
2 was trash. Oh, 2 was only. In fact, you should have went house party, class act, and ended it.
It has to be so good in order for it to be mediocre. In order for
Yeah,
us to
so-
accept
yeah,
it, it has to
real
be
shit,
so good.
real shit.
You gotta remember back then though, we had one black movie a month that came out.
They talking about redoing New Jack City.
That's a good idea.
I think they're talking about making it a series.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like a power type thing.
That's a good idea.
I think that.
No,
Yes.
no, it's not.
That's a bad thing.
It's a bad idea. We already got power.
Yeah.
We don't need to see like Nino becoming Nino.
And we don't need no more crackheads.
Right.
Pookie wasn't always a crackhead.
We just don't need no more crackheads.
We gonna see
And you in the meth era anyway, so like you know.
We'll be on that fit and lean.
You don't think
Crack
there's
that
some
spit
good
the bottom.
movies that could be made into TV shows? Because I think Fresh would be a good TV show.
I don't know. I just feel like they should just leave it alone. I feel like what was done, and it was good in its own time, and that's what made it a classic. And
Right.
then to redo it, it's always trash and it's watered down and it's not as good. And
I'm gonna be honest.
I
But
don't,
you only have
So-
I don't like
people
it.
creating scripts, and you only have
know.
so many.
I mean,
ideas.
correct. And like, I mean, of course, like, it's a little bit different for me because I'm in like the
So
casting space,
y'all don't know.
like,
My niece is like a talent agent. Is
I'm
that
a
what you
cast,
call it?
I'm a
Casting
casting
agent,
assistant.
yeah.
I work
Tell
for
us
television
about
and
yourself.
movie casting.
We need you,
I need
niece.
your phone number before you leave out of here. I'm trying to go to
Yeah.
Like,
California.
that's why I'm like, it's a little bit like different because like I see scripts like come through and it's like some are well done, some aren't, and it's like, especially when it comes to like remakes and like just redoing, it's not always glitter and gold because
Right.
especially nowadays with the movie industry and the television industry, it's all about names and this and that. It's not about talent or like who
Right.
the up and coming people. Like it's about who you can get for the money and people are going to bring eyes to the audience. Like
Right.
so I'm like, we can leave things where it's at because it was done where it was at. Like we don't need the new effects and this and that and the glitz and glam.
Word.
Like it was
I agree with
done
that.
with the low budget and done correctly in the way that it was
How
at
do you
the
feel
time that
about
it was.
the Jumanji remake?
I like the Jumanji remake.
The Jumanji remake. But because they
different.
But they put it.
Exactly.
But because they put a different spin on it.
Exactly, because they're
Right.
not trying to redo
Right.
it in the same way of the Robin Williams.
Yeah,
They're
they-
doing it in a different way of like, oh, this was like a
Yeah,
video
they
game
put a
or
different
whatever.
spin on it.
Yeah, because the original
But-
Jumanji is the board game, and then this is like a video game.
I actually
like,
think I prefer the later ones better.
Better
Word,
than the
word,
original.
straight up.
Like that was
And
well
that's the
done.
thing. Like
Like,
it was well done because they thought it out, and again they put a different spin on it.
Yeah.
My issue is when you don't put a different spin, you sitting here just trying to
Doing the
remake
same
some
story.
shit. Like, come on, like some of that shit is really corny. Like I said, that house party was horrible.
So what about the Wayans brothers movies, scary movies?
Yeah,
So
they're
I'm
coming back.
excited.
They're
I
making
mean,
new ones.
we need
'Cause that's
like
them.
Spoof.
Yeah, that's
like,
them.
Parodies.
And
Yeah.
we haven't
Yeah.
had like a parody or
That-
spoof-ish
yeah.
movies like
The
in a
scary
while.
movie is like the end of the year wrap up, like when the
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
Right.
What all
Gotta
happened this year?
Word.
Like,
Gotta
So what about La Fast and Furious? Is
horrible.
Needs
They
to
could've
end.
stopped
They're
that.
dead.
They could've stopped
Okay,
after 2, 3.
here's how I feel
There's
about the Fast
17
and
of them
Furious
bastards.
them joints is like what Expendables should be, right? They're turning it into Expendables. They bringing in every action hero,
And then,
everybody like.
superhuman strength.
Yes.
It's like you can't do that.
But they're not coming back.
Yo, that
Not yet.
dude,
Not yet.
Yeah,
They're
Fast
playing
and
the
Furious.
Spaceship.
they got a new one coming out.
Oh, shut up. Yeah.
After
They got a new
Paul
one,
Walker died, that
They
should
should
have
have
been
ended.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect like.
That really
end.
should have ended before,
Like-
but after he ended,
Really
after he
shouldn't
died,
have
then it
made
should have been
Paul
done.
Walker
Hey.
died.
So let me ask y'all a
I'm with
question.
you, son.
They was drifting in Tokyo.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
That's what
If you Bow Wow, are you pissed off because you ain't? They brought everybody back but Bow Wow.
Tyrese got a repeat.
Even the Asian dude from the Bow Wow joint made it.
died. He
Bow Wow.
came back. They brought him back to life.
Brought him back to
It was like,
life.
hey, Bow Wow, get
He
his
really
legs.
didn't die.
Somebody
You know,
who's real
maybe
happy is
Bow Wow
Ludacris.
was-
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
still
He
got
cashing
going
out.
on.
Yo, Luda
Yeah.
They
cashing
still
out.
got going on, so maybe
Luda
Bow
doing
Wow was
soundtracks.
Yeah.
Commercials.
But you
Yes.
know that original role was supposed to go to Ja Rule, and he didn't
What?
want it, or something happened, and he didn't want it. So now Luda been cashing in 8 movies later.
Do you think people kick themselves in the ass when they pass over roles?
for sure.
Like, for
Yes.
example, y'all knew this. I'm sure y'all knew. The Matrix was supposed to be a black movie, right? It was supposed to be Will Smith being Neo, and they had Aaliyah that was supposed to be Trinity. It was going to be an all-black film, and then Will Smith turned it down. Crazy part, Will Smith turned it down and did Wild Wild West. Why did that make sense in your head? I saw the interview with him, and he was like, look, when they explained it, it was like it was a universe inside another universe, and it didn't make sense. And I was like, and being a white dude that's a black dude now makes sense to you? I didn't like Wild Wild West, the TV show.
So, and then he made the movie with him and his son in the future.
That was horrible.
That was trash.
What
Then,
movie was that?
then
After
he made
Earth.
Gemini Man.
Horrible.
Trash.
Yeah.
Oh, Gemini Man was trash.
Gemini
Yeah,
Man was
bro.
trash.
Yeah, now I gotta go.
Gemini
watch
Man
it.
was
was
trash.
trash.
I don't know.
Real talk. I put my stamp on that one. That was trash.
Y'all had me at home watching Usual Suspects last Sunday. Last
Hard.
Saturday.
Hard. We talked about it. Miss Newman went home like, I know what I love about my people. They will front for nothing. Miss Newman sat up in here like, yeah, cool. Went home like, let me look this motherfucker up. I had never seen it.
No. I had saw the one that I had not saw was the one
Memento.
Yeah, I haven't saw that. But I had saw Usual Suspects. It was just a long time since I said, you know what? That's when I'm at home on Saturdays, like shit. Let me watch something I can watch instead of channel surfing. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that, and then whatever came on after that.
So
Okay.
You got a topic on the board that caught my attention. And that's because I'm a boxing fan.
Right.
The
Yes.
controversy between Claressa Shields and Alycia
Baumgardner.
Yeah.
Baumgardner.
So Claressa Shields got kicked out of a what's it called MVP. MVP is like the new
promotion.
Yeah, Jake Paul's promotion company. And I guess she said some shit about the Alycia Baumgardner chick, and was talking. I think she smacked her or something like that to the effect. They had a beef, I guess,
Yeah,
back.
something happened. I didn't
Right.
see the video.
And she
Well,
smacked.
they've been beefing for a minute.
So the Alycia chick, I'm not hip. Is she an MMA fighter?
No, she's a boxer.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
So she's undisputed, but she's a smaller.
She's
weight
only
class.
124 pounds,
okay.
25
And
pounds.
She's only been undisputed in that weight class.
Yeah.
Whereas Claressa Shields then
And
came
she's
up.
multiple.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
undisputed, I think, in 2.
Yeah.
So she feels like you're nobody to me. And
Which she should.
And every time they're in the same room, they have conflict because
Well,
the Alycia chick feels like
She feel like she's somewhere. You're
she
not there
cold.
yet.
Yeah.
Like,
But you're not
But
there
if you
yet,
not have
though.
come up and dominated weight
be
classes,
respectful of your elders.
Where's mom?
Yeah, but like they saying, she's trying to. This Alycia Baumgardner person is trying to bypass her way past the classes that she's supposed to fight just to get to Claressa. But this started because there was another fighter, and I can't think of her name, that Claressa was supposed to fight.
Okay.
Or that she had been wanting to fight, and the girl been talking blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Well, Claressa was watching the fight. I just watched this today. Claressa was watching the fight, and she was commenting as the fight was going on.
Right.
And, she's like, yeah, I'm glad she got beat, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm ready for it, blah, blah, blah. Well, after the fight,
blah,
it
blah,
was
blah is
something-
dangerous.
Yeah, but she, she was. I'm not saying the exact words that Claressa was saying, but
got you.
after the fight, they found out that the chick had a brain bleed. Right, but
okay.
Claressa was. But then this Alycia Baumgardner person came back talking. Yeah, you were laughing about her having blah blah blah. But Claressa said, "How was I to know that? Because in
Right.
order for them to find out that you got a brain bleed, I
Right, you
can't
gotta
just
do
look
the
at you.
whole shit.
You got to go through tests
Yeah.
and all this kind of shit." So between this Alycia Baumgardner person and another promoter that was with Jake Paul,
Right.
they all decided, they're gonna go against Claressa and talk all this shit. So then that's how
So
it got to.
they hyped it up.
Right.
Okay.
And it's like all of the female boxers that they have on MVP use Claressa's name in order to get clout, but nobody wants to fight her.
One, Claressa Shields find a way to stay in the news.
She
More,
does.
more than her fights.
Yes.
And then 2, just because she got kicked out of MVP, what is that stopping?
nothing.
It's
Like she said,
other
that's
stuff,
Right,
right?
yeah,
It's
like
nothing,
she
right?
said, that
Okay.
doesn't define her boxing skills or her
that don't
career.
change who
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
Right.
That don't change who you are. Here's the thing. First off,
her getting kicked out is strictly like that's all.
that's media.
PR, yeah.
Right.
And here's the truth.
Like the face of MVP right now.
Here's the truth. Put some respect on Claressa Shields' name.
That's right.
Because she will knock out most motherfuckers out there.
Yes.
When Keith Thurman was talking about fighting, he was talking about doing a little thing. She told Keith Thurman, let's me and you step in the ring.
She did.
Yo, how many women is reaching out to a dude like that's a lose-lose. That's a lose-lose.
That's a
No matter how,
lose-lose.
yes. Because even if she lose and does well against you, you lost.
But they forget that the girl was in MMA. She did MMA too.
I didn't know that.
Wow,
does,
though,
so she-
bro. She said she'll knock out Rolly, she'll knock out Tank. She be wild.
Yeah, she does too much.
She went in the ring and you knocked Claressa out. You like, man, you whack.
She might
Right.
She might
been talking
have a
shit.
reach on
Yeah,
AB.
you can't watch. That's no W.
Yeah. She might have a reach on AB though. He stayed drunk, so she might have a reach on A. She might have a reach on Adrian.
Adrian Bronner might lose to Dean the Great.
Yeah.
Adrian, I saw Adrian Bronner get knocked out a couple days ago at 7-Eleven, nigga. I swear to God.
Hey, fam.
That is so sad. His team is so sad.
Yeah, Adrian
believe
Bronner.
it.
I'm gonna tell you, if there's a boxer out there that I can't stand, Adrian Bronner is him.
Yeah.
I cannot stand him. What'd you say, Shanti? Himothy. He is Himothy. He is Himothy. I can't stand
He's
Adrian
a
Bronner.
drunk.
He runs his mouth so much, and I'm like, what is your where are you at? Because when you look at your stats, when you get to big name cats, you take L's.
Yeah.
You take L's against big name cats. So stop acting like you that dude.
He lost to some dude who was a nobody, and that's after that loss, I was drinking and partying before the fight. I ain't take it serious. That's what he always say.
Always.
You
always.
get slept. You can't keep getting slept.
Shit, like, what's the one dude? And this is the thing. Don't act like drinking and smoking and doing all that stuff affects you. Because it used to be, what's his name? Mayorga?
Oh, yeah.
The Mexican dude? He used to
in the
smoke and
press
drink
conference.
and then flip in the ring. That motherfucker knocked out a horse. A horse.
But he was on them drugs though.
So what? You knocked out a horse. You know how strong you got to be to knock
He was
out a
drug-
horse?
He failed the drug test. Google that. He failed the drug
I
test.
don't
back in
care
the
about
day.
that. You knocked out a horse.
A whole
A horse.
goddamn
That's
horse.
a lot of horsepower.
That's a yes. If you can knock out a horse, dude, the first 10 motherfuckers got a problem.
For sugar nut.
Straight up.
Maybe the first
Yeah. You
I
knocked
ain't
out a
gonna fuck
horse. They got 4 legs.
Look, and I'm gonna tell my dude.
They got one. So when you hit a horse, he got 1 leg to stagger on. He got 4 of them.
Yeah.
So if you hit him, you tell me all 3 legs gave out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, I'm gonna tell my dude. Hey, and I'm gonna tell my dude, baby. Let's just go home.
yeah.
Hey, babe, I still respect you, honey. I respect you. Let's go home. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna say, I still respect you. Let's go home and I respect you.
Even if you punch him in the nose, his nose so long.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
No.
Okay, so this brings. All right, let's talk about it. So here's the thing. There was an episode of Cheaters.
Oh,
There's
I
an
love
episode
that
of
show,
Cheaters,
bro.
right? And
Oh.
it was episode of Cheaters. And it was just like, I think they was Mexican or Hispanic, whatever. 2 Hispanic dudes. And the dude catches his girl cheating. He pulls her out the car, right? He got long braids. The dude that she's cheating with actually looks a little
Just
like
like him.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he pulls out the car and he's like, yeah. So him and the dude is face to face. Now he's a little shorter than the other dude. And it was funny because not only did he start mimicking the dude, he tried to like copy his style a little bit. So the dude was like, man, go ahead, man. Check your girl, man. Check your girl, man. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man. So then the dude was like, now mind you, when he pulled him out the car, he was like, damn, babe, what's going on? All of a sudden he started saying, man, he was like, you know what it is, man. You know, I was like, wait, did he just become him? And he's like, so he was like, say something. He said, oh, you think you tough? And he did like that to the dude, and the dude caught him, bang, knocked him out. He walks off. The dude chick picked him up, oh, baby. He said, man, I was trying to defend you. And she said, this is your first time. Bullshit. You know you've been slept. You know you've been slept before.
Hey, man.
A lot of times. So here's my question. And this is strictly to you ladies.
No.
Could you date?
I already knew it us.
Could you date a dude that got knocked out in front of you?
No.
No, niece answered for me.
Yeah. I already knew where you were going.
Y'all
No.
right for that, man.
No.
Hold on. Let me say something. Go ahead.
He was winning the fight, and he just got caught with a good one.
That's the difference.
He's
No,
no longer
no.
winning the fight.
Nah, he still got knocked out.
He starts
So what if
If you
y'all?
date him though,
But
after that.
the
He
thing
was
of
winning. He was
yeah.
winning the nigga out.
See, that's the beauty of being a woman.
Yeah.
Because if you get beat up, most of us not gonna care.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But
Especially if your titty pop out.
Yeah, right.
the thing of it is, as soon as mine start fighting, I'm fighting with him. We swinging. So the dude, whoever we're fighting, going down. Cause soon
What
as
if
my
y'all
man
both
starts
get y'all
swinging,
ass
I'm
kicked?
swinging with my dude. Yeah.
That's
Period.
Miss Newman say shit like, "Oh, I done fought way bigger niggas than you."
No, cause soon as my
She
dude
look
start
like she done
fighting,
fought way bigger niggas.
look, soon as my dude start fighting, nigga, we swinging.
So
We
let me
tearing
ask
the
you this:
club.
what if both of y'all get your ass whipped?
That's what
Then
I
we
was
gonna
saying.
take that L together,
Okay,
baby.
okay.
But I tell you what, it's gonna be hell in China. Before we take it out.
What are you talking about on the ride home?
You're driving in silence.
I was in there.
No.
Hold up. Let's act this out.
Yes.
Wife, dude, y'all on the ride home. Go.
Y'all both just got knocked out.
Yeah, just let that out. Go ahead, go.
He hit you pretty hard, didn't he, Papa?
I got a couple licks in there.
You sure did. You sure did. But you goddamn right.
Hey, fuck around. We'll catch him on the flip side.
Is that your lip hanging on the other side, though? Hey.
Fix me up when we get
I
home.
got you covered.
Okay, all right,
I got you, but let me tell you something. Next time, don't turn your back.
You got my back. You got my back.
Hey, but didn't nobody have my back? Shit, I got knocked out, but I got knocked down. Hey, I got knocked down. I wasn't knocked out.
Y'all better call an Uber.
I got knocked down. I wasn't knocked out.
And see.
Good job, motherfucker. No, actually, the car ride would be like this the whole time.
Silent.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Gotta be.
said that.
Why you starting fights with that dude, man?
I told you not.
You heard he knocked down Earl.
The car ride home would be like this, and when you pull in the drive, you be like, "We got any ice?"
At some point, somebody gotta ask somebody.
Yeah.
But hey, you can't chew. Your jaw dislodged. You can't chew nothing, man.
So look, we've been talking about respect and all of that, right? And how Claressa Shields should move. So speaking of respect, now I'm not hip to the dude. I just heard his name, and so this cat named Max B came out and said some slick shit about Big Daddy Kane. And he was like, when the last time you seen Kane? When the last? And so the music industry has been up in arms. And he's a New York rapper, apparently, right? I ain't never heard none of this music.
Not apparently.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Max B, he been sitting for a minute. He was with Jim Jones and them apparently, and he went to prison for
Oh, he's a
stretch.
Dipset dude.
He just got out.
Prison, like,
Yeah.
But the person that's saying they Max B is not really Max B.
Say what?
There's a person that's viral, yes, saying that he's Max B. And then there's other people coming on saying, nah, nigga, that
So
is
there's
not
two
Max
Max
B.
Bs?
Yes. Because the person that's saying that he's Max B, they're saying it's not the real Max B. I just fucking saw it. They're saying that. Because people are coming on saying that's not the real Max B. And I went back and looked at it. Looked at pictures of Max B, it could be, an old drunk dude. But, they're saying that's not him.
Here's what I'll say. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah, please do.
So whatever you are, if you haven't done it for a while, do you lose that? Meaning, if you're a bodybuilder and you haven't, lifted weights in 10 years, are you still a bodybuilder? Are we supposed to, just hold what you've done 10 years ago? Now,
but
that's
you
the question.
Did it? You still put like a stamp on something. You know what I'm saying? So
Perfect.
You left your mark.
With
Yeah.
that being said, it could be Max A, Max B, Max C, Mad Max, Coffee Max. You get 10 of them motherfuckers, and you're still not going to tarnish the legacy of a
But
Big Daddy
yeah.
Kane. His legacy is stamped. He changed the way dudes rap. Stop it, man.
Come on.
What we doing?
And that's my point.
And he bought dark skin.
Here's the problem I have. Hip hop is one of the only genres where they have all these stipulations. Like you can't be 50 years old and be a rapper, right? You can be 50 years old and be a singer, country singer, but you can't be 50 years old and be a rapper. You can't become successful and still rhyme street shit. You can't and that kills me.
So, okay.
Because why can't you? Go ahead.
So remember what you said to get there. You sold drugs. You push more keys than grand pianos. At some point in time, we know you're not doing that no more. Now, if you elevate your
life. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you're a storyteller.
But it doesn't
Right,
negate from the fact that
Tupac
that
never was.
happened.
Tupac was never a street dude. And this is where people get lost,
Juice?
huh?
You didn't see Juice?
That was Bishop. But Tupac wasn't a street dude. I got a friend, and he always loves to argue. Tupac shot them cops. First off, if you ever heard the real story, Pac shot. He wasn't aiming I got you. He shot. Leave them cats alone, and shot, and the bullet ricocheted and hit the nigga in the ass, right? He wasn't literally trying to kill no cats. He shot him, and then they turned out to be dirty cops anyway, right? But my man leans on the fact that Pac shot a cop, so he's real. Pac wasn't no thug. Watch any documentary. They'll tell you Pac couldn't fight.
With Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, he could not fight. Pac ain't had no hands. If you ever see any video of Pac in a fight, what's he doing? Jumping somebody.
And they say Michael Jackson beat him up.
I heard that. I didn't see it.
Word.
man.
True story.
Stop.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Mike is from Gary, Indiana. And grew up with
And
five
don't forget his dad taught them. Yeah.
And don't forget
Yeah.
he got 5 brothers.
He
You
grew up
get
fighting. He grew up
Michael
fighting.
beat the hee out your ass. You better watch out.
He moonwalk all up and down that ass,
So
bruh.
I did hear the story. So one of the dudes, how the story went, was Tupac was dating one of Quincy Jones' daughters, and she was like a niece to Mike. And at some barbecue or something, Tupac is like, "We out," and the chick was kind of like, "Nah, like I'm with my family," and he tried to be on some manhandle shit, and Mike was like, look here, Pac, leave her alone. Don't be acting like that with her." And Pac swung on him, and Mike tapped him up. That's what he said. And I've heard 2 different people tell this story that was there.
Say, Mike was like, "Hey man, that's my niece," and Pac was like, "Man, F you, man," and he was like, "Listen, man, don't make me, man. I'm gonna turn your ass into
Here's
Tito."
what I believe. I think they both got killed, so that story wouldn't come out. Cause
It came out though.
can you imagine being Pac and that story comes out? You lose all street credibility.
But just like
And
this,
Michael Jackson becomes even famouser.
yes,
They argue right now. About it.
right now.
Well,
Don't
you
make
know
me do
it
it again.
I'll give you a heavenly answer.
So back to the point though. I hear what you're saying, Sam. You cannot destroy a cat's character and what they've done. But here's my point. Should you young boys out there today, like I hate that, like Lil Yachty made a comment where he said he don't listen to this music or something. What happened to the days of learning from your elders?
it's
Right.
over.
I feel
Like-
I
like,
feel like
come
in order
on.
to be a good rapper, that will make you like want to learn from the people that came before you.
You can't.
The
It's
problem
impossible.
is now the world we live in and social media.
It's just viral. You can do
has-
anything.
It has allowed for so many genres to exist at one time. So even though it's all hip hop, now there's
It's like
subsections
emo
to
rap
hip-hop.
and like.
Well, there was
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
sections, right? You had your educational rap, you had your street rap, you had your, your storytellers, you had your, like, there's always been different levels of rhyme, but there was a level of respect in those genres.
But clout chasing has always been prevalent. Now
Okay.
with social media, it's
Yeah.
easy to chase the clout. You know what I mean? It would be silly for me to get up here and say something crazy about a Kid Capri or whatever.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? But if I want to go viral, I'll get a Fantastic Flex. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's but that's where we at.
Word, yeah.
Okay.
And the genres are different. That was y'all genres. Now you have drill rap, mumble rap. You have all these genres that
Yeah,
y'all
melodic
didn't
rap.
necessarily have.
You about
Okay.
to die tomorrow.
So hold on.
Still gotta pay
So
homage
that
still.
being said,
British
the
rap.
DJ in the room,
Yeah.
how do you feel? Because you done DJ through decades.
Yes.
So how do you feel comparing new music, hip hop today to back in the day? Like, do you get upset when people are like, yo, let me hear this, like play this corny rapper song, right? Whoever it is, right?
Well, no, I mean, it depends on where I'm at, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't DJ for me unless
Right.
I'm in my car, my house, you know what I'm saying?
Word,
So if
word.
I'm getting paid, if I'm a professional, I'm reading the room. I'm
Right.
giving the people
You're
what they
serving
want.
the
If I'm on a
audience.
radio
Yeah.
station, I know
Right.
my audience. You get
Right.
the ultimate DJ knows his audience. You know what I
Word.
mean? So I'm giving the people what they want. But just in this situation, it's just like, what are we talking about, bro? You know what I mean? Like, pay homage. You know what I mean? Like you said, we don't rock stars. We don't say, oh man, he was whack, and I got since I'm in my own lane. You know, now you gotta respect me more. Nah.
So as a cat coming up in the DJ world, you've carried records. I seen you.
Yes.
Now there's the Serato.
Yeah.
When the system changed, when the Serato came out, was you reluctant to be like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna keep it wax? Or
Absolutely,
was
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because I wanted to keep the core elements of what a DJ was. You know
Word.
what I mean? The records, the digging. Like I used
Right.
to wake up Saturday mornings and I didn't have the money to buy all the records that I wanted, so I would
Right.
hide, my hip hop records in the country section, or you know what I mean. And then I
Yeah.
got to come back and get it,
I have to do that too.
or it's a 5-figure discount. Sometimes.
Right,
Whatever I
right,
got to
right.
do,
Get
you know
that
what I'm
newspaper.
saying? And I will say, but there is something to be said about technology, right? It's
Right.
made it easier,
You get to
right?
access like all the different libraries.
Absolutely. I'm not. I had to like pick and choose what I wanted to take to the
Right,
club or whatever.
right.
Now I don't have to. I'm taking everything with me to the club. But I feel like an up and coming new DJ should still do his homework and still. Because I
Word.
mean, you can say I want to be a DJ this morning, and you can get all your music, get everything you need, and you can be a DJ by tonight. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
Before it takes a little,
it took some
while
time. You had to
build up,
learn.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but anybody can be a DJ, but anybody can be a good DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you a real DJ? And I want you to hear this. If you cannot scratch.
You're a real DJ if you have an audience, if you're getting paid, if you're, you know what I mean? Like, who's to say what's real and what's not? Okay. You know what I mean? Even people that get on the, you know, I'll use a Paris Hilton for lack of a better example.
Right.
She's messed up the culture. For who? For who?
Okay.
It's not my cup of tea, right?
Right.
But there's obviously
An
an
audience
audience
that
for that.
yeah.
There's a lane for that. And I'm not saying.
So you're okay with a cat that like he's not blending, he's not really mixing, he's just throwing song on.
No, I'm not okay with it.
Well, I'm
Well,
It ain't for me.
Right.
Yeah,
But
no,
you
hell
see
no,
there's
I'm
a
not
lane
okay
for
with
that.
it. That's lame.
Okay,
It's
got you.
It's terrible. But I'm not gonna, you know,
Right.
fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? And there's people that if you can't tell and you're willing to pay this cat and give him attention and give him likes and follows, then hey, that's on you. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But if you really want to know what a real DJ looks like it's easy to find a real DJ. It's easy
Word.
to, you know what
Word.
I'm saying? And tell the difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who made that song, Scooter?
What's
What
up?
is a DJ if he can't rap? What is a DJ if he can't scratch?
Yeah. You take
Yeah,
it away.
Yeah, you got me thinking now.
Yeah, I mean that was a cut. What is a DJ if he
Look that up, X. What is
the
that?
DJ
Let's see who made that.
Yeah.
Yo.
But nah.
But you know, so I appreciate that because the fact is like, you know, I'm a hip hop head. But I also find myself now, like, I don't listen to as much new music of today. Like, when I listen to new music, I like the MCs. Like, Coast Contra, I think them cats, they got bars. They new, they young, they got spit. Me and my niece was talking about Drake. I am not a Drake fan, right? But here's my thing. I say Drake has a talent. He can write and all that. But when I hear his music, to me, it sounds like there's no heart. There's no passion. Like, this guy really didn't live it. He's just writing. He has the ability to write and rhyme. I'm just not a Drake fan like that. I feel like, you know.
Everyone has their opinion.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. I feel like he's an actor acting as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I hear his music, I'm kind of like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Opposed to, like, a J. Cole, where I feel like J. Cole lyrically is one of the illest, especially coming up nowadays. You know, but also the culture has changed, right? The culture has changed. It has shifted. Everybody's not really into lyricism.
Oh yeah, no, because
Some of the
it's
backpack
TikTok
rappers are coming back.
generation, Yeah, because people can't
Attention
process
span.
exactly,
Right.
so they're not there to listen to you
So-
like actually say something. They want something that's flowy and like vibey and like we can dance to, and it's going to be a radio hit.
I don't even think they want to dance to it. They just want to be in
Oh,
a
yeah,
club
no.
where
Yeah.
they can do this.
Yeah, they just want
They want to be
to.
able to go viral to it.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know who would
Yeah.
be the dopest?
Have a viral
The
moment.
dopest rapper, if he ever came back right now, would be the illest MC of all time,
Who?
Silk the Shocker.
You know what? I'm going to kick you the fuck out. I'm going to kick you the fuck out.
Offbeat,
I'm going to kick you the fuck out.
no bars.
Yeah.
Offbeat,
I'm
no
about
bars.
to kick you out.
Bruh.
No. Listen to him.
Offbeat, no bars.
He's backing it up.
Okay.
No rhythm, no rhyming pattern, none of that. Man, he'd kill it. That's all you hear right now.
Difference between him and an NBA and a what's my man?
You don't
from,
hear nothing.
the
Nothing
West Coast.
thought-provoking.
All those guys are offbeat and they love it.
I hate
I
it.
see where you're going.
Right.
I see
Yeah.
where
I
I see
see
where you're
I see
going.
your point.
I think it's
I
trash.
still want to kick you out, but it's
So
It's the
DJ
truth.
Super Sam, who are you listening to right now?
Silk the Shocker.
Who's on your playlist?
Man, my favorite of all time. Like, so I mean, if you're
If we go to your car right now and push play,
on my car right now, I'm listening to satellite radio. But if I was like, clearly Outkast, Andre 3000 is my favorite. You know what I mean?
Okay.
T.I., that whole like when the 2000s was running, 2000s South was running, you know, hip hop. The whole area. South had something to say.
So
yeah,
you consider-
Wu-Tang. I love
You
Wu-Tang.
consider Georgia, South Carolina, the South?
That is
That's
the
the South.
That's the South.
That is the
South.
South.
Hold on. I'm going Bun B on y'all right now.
well, we
It's
know
from the
Houston.
South, he's
We
from
know
Texas.
Houston is
still
considered
the
the
South.
South. It's a
In
third
my
coast,
younger
but-
days, I
In the
used to
time
argue
zone,
about that.
in the time zone,
I used to argue
He's
about
not
that.
Midwest.
Regions don't break down.
Texas
At all,
is
right.
Texas is the South, my guy. That's, you know what? That's like Virginia dudes saying, yo, I'm from the East Coast. No, you are from Virginia. Virginia is the start of South.
Yeah,
This is the Southeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
East Coast ends at D.C.
Oh, come on,
Facts,
son.
though. As East Coast
That's
people.
East Coast people.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Well,
This
well,
is
Baltimore
very-
is above
that's
DC,
Right there.
though.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why they say. That's why they will say.
Yeah.
I'm from the East Coast and still consider Maryland
Yes.
part of the East Coast because
Yes.
below that is
It's the
considered
South.
the
Yeah,
South.
South.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, I get why Blue don't get it, because Blue's the type of motherfucker. You be like, where you from? He be like, New York. Where you from? No, Buffalo. You're not from New York. You're not from New York. You're from Buffalo.
State.
You from Buffalo. You from Buffalo.
State.
You are
From
from
New York
Buffalo.
State, man.
If you were from Pittsburgh, you were from Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah.
We from Philly.
Well, I'm from
You
Jersey.
from
Yo, you from Jersey. But we're Philly. I'm from Philly. It's Philly, Philly. It's not Philadelphia,
Yeah, right.
PA.
It's not Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, it's
Never
Philly,
say
Philly.
it.
That's just
Yeah,
It's Philly.
Yeah.
Negative, sir.
You know what I'm saying? See? They go Buffalo speaking. They go Buffalo speaking.
My team plays
Yeah.
in New York State. The other
No,
two teams
you
don't
are
even
from
play in New York
Buffalo.
State. The Giants
Buffalo,
play in New
Buffalo.
Jersey. I'm from Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I'm from Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Originals.
Born and raised
Buffalo.
from Buffalo?
Yeah.
Born in Buffalo till I was
Ain't that some
14.
shit? I did
Moved
not
to
know
Texas.
niggas was out there.
Moved
Man,
to Texas.
You and
Yeah.
OJ.
Yeah, I got the OJ on right now, fam.
That's
I
why
might,
he had that same fro since he was born.
I might murder somebody in them dominoes in a little bit.
came out the coochie like poof.
I was
I
born
look good. I look
on my mama, on my hood. Yeah, buddy.
So I saw this clip, right? Well, first of all, let me jump before I jump into this clip, because we was talking about all the industry and all this. It shocked me, and me and my son are wrestling fans. I said wrestling. My son loves to say wrestling. That's that
is
Chicago.
wrestling, bro.
That's that
It's
Chicago.
wrestling.
Wrestle. You want to wrestle?
It's wrestling.
I saw Linda McMahon is the Secretary of Education.
Imagine that.
Ain't that some shit?
I
Vince McMahon's wife.
I think we're letting the name throw us off. She's always been like the COO or CEO of WWE. She's always been a businesswoman.
Okay, but you're the Secretary of
Being
Education.
a businesswoman, right, versus
Yeah,
actually
explain.
having
So-
the knowledge,
Yeah.
being a part of
Yeah.
a department.
It
what
depends
makes,
on-
what makes her not capable of doing that job. Because
It's just
Everything.
like who
Because-
Everything. I remember when she went through the whole. Remember she had the whole. I couldn't talk at the way. Like you were playing a character.
She might be playing
That was
the
her
character.
job.
But
is
she's
she
friends.
uneducated? Does she not?
We don't know her
Does she have the
education.
degree? Does
We
she
don't
have-
I don't
know.
know.
She
I
have
don't,
to
I
have
don't
the
know.
credentials.
Right, it's
So
like,
she
does
does
she
have
have the
a-
credentials to
She does have a
be?
degree.
Okay.
But, but
Okay.
does she have the credentials to actually be like ahead of that?
We
Like,
don't know.
So she
Nobody
graduated.
knows.
Does our
Hold
pre-
on.
Nobody
does the
knows.
president have the credentials to be
No,
president?
exactly.
And who did he bring in? He brought in his squad.
But exactly.
He brought her
There's
in.
a lot
Okay.
of people that are ahead of this
She
and ahead of that
graduated
that have
from
no
East
education
Carolina
in
University.
it.
Okay.
Think about the person
Listen.
who
With a
is
bachelor's
running our
degree.
health.
All I'm
He
saying is, do we
does
know
have.
she does it? That's,
Listen.
She
I
never
get-
really taught.
I feel
If
like I
she
feel
does
like
have a
the
teacher's
stigma
Okay.
certificate.
Playing devil's advocate. I got you.
The
Okay,
stigma
cool.
behind the McMahon name. is
So
Right.
instantly
if
for
I
like,
was
fuck
president,
But let's break
I'm
down.
bringing my mans in.
Let's
there.
break down the wall.
Go ahead.
The wall is let's talk about it. He just said if he's the president, I'm bringing my mans in. This is a full blown case of I'm bringing my mans
Yeah,
in.
okay.
They're friends.
Nepotism.
If I get this,
Yeah.
you coming with me. I'm
Okay.
pulling you up. That's what this is.
I get it, because if I get big and I become
That's what
famous,
this is.
I'm
I
not
don't get
not going to bring my people in.
I say I don't get it. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't
I
get
know
it.
you don't miss business and pleasure. Like I guess I'm.
Well, it's not a pleasure thing,
Business.
but you are going to lace your people if you can lace them.
That's
But
right.
think about it.
But it's
So-
but running the like
Yeah.
our country though, that's
a
a little
business.
bit like or something a part
So
of our
LeBron
country,
should have
like,
told
that's a little
Bronny,
bit
nah, you
crazy.
get it how you get it.
Nah,
I
no.
appreciate him for not.
Yeah.
So you telling me?
But my pops can merch. He will ask you if I made $1 million and I know how to make $1 million and tell you how. Do you not want me to tell you? And I tell him all the time. I want you to tell me, but that don't mean I'm gonna follow the same steps to make my million that you follow.
Right, but I always argue because the argument is this. I always say to my son, if I had the recipe to make $1 million, which means I have the recipe. If you don't follow the recipe, you don't make $1 million.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I always try to explain to him. Like, if I got the recipe, you got to follow the recipe.
You're saying you don't want him to give you the recipe? You want
I'm
to
saying
create
I'll
a whole
take the
nother recipe?
but I still might not cook it that way.
Right, then you don't get $1
Then
million.
you don't get the million.
don't
But
get-
that's
No.
not the
Now
only route.
you're
Right, that's
taking
the
it to
only
another
way,
level.
right.
He still
Right.
have the means to give you the
Yeah.
recipe.
But he
You
don't
gonna
want
take it.
500,000.
It's up to you whether you
That
want.
person he is to get get that million. I have
No.
to follow
No,
the
no,
same
no,
steps you follow.
no. That means you got to follow the recipe. You don't have to be me.
I have to do it the same way you did it.
But
That's the recipe.
but that's you can follow the recipe
And
and
be you.
still
And
be
be you,
who
yeah,
you
still.
are.
Word.
As far as getting to $1 million,
Just don't
That's
put
what
no
I'm saying.
razor
The
in
recipe
potato
has nothing
salad.
to
I'm
do
not-
with you as a character.
how he gets it. So what if his recipe to $1 million is, oh, I did comedy, I did this. What if I don't want to be a comedian?
Oh yeah, well okay.
Then you don't.
I can
Then
still
you
be- exactly.
then you don't get the $1 million. Right? I'm giving you a recipe. Like if you get a cookbook and you deviate from the recipe in the cookbook,
And that's the
guess
point.
what?
So
You
I-
don't get what you're supposed to be making.
The
I
outcome.
have to take the same exact steps he took, and that's what I mean when I say I have to be him. I'm not
Okay.
saying I gotta change who I am as a person.
Right.
But if I want that $1 million, I gotta take the same, like stepping in deep snow.
You're not a comedian.
I gotta step in his exact footprints to get to his location.
I
Yeah.
want that recipe. I want his recipe.
And
I
that's
want,
me.
I want all the recipes.
And
Right.
that's me.
then I'm
If
gonna
I
take
was
it and do it.
Bronny,
Right.
You know what I
if
mean?
I was Bronny, I would have said, nah, Pops, let me figure this out. Let me
He wasn't gonna make the league until he
Crazy.
figured it out.
Nah, he jumped. Yeah, he jumped right on that.
Let me
Yeah.
do another year in college or something. Let me do
Yeah.
this. Let me do that. My heart just failed on me on the court. I don't even know if I'm still capable of playing at the level I'm playing at. And
Listen,
now you got him putting up 3 points in the pros.
listen.
But
If they could do it,
guess what? You
I
know
ain't
his
mad
name,
about it.
right? He got a jersey.
And he had an
He can buy his
NIL deal
uniform.
that was crazy
With his
too.
daddy.
With his
He
daddy.
made more money with his NIL.
Not necessarily. Your dad's a billionaire. You're good.
He good.
Michael Jordan's sons are the
He
two
good.
worst
And that's-
athletic
see, that's-
sons ever.
They don't
But
even
they
play
doing
half.
something.
They're not even
Yeah.
athletes, son.
Yes, because LeBron's a millionaire, Bronny's a millionaire, but that's not his money.
He getting money.
I mean, yeah,
He a millionaire
yeah.
now.
He a
Yeah,
millionaire.
in the NBA.
some of it's his.
He's in the NBA.
And the little son that's now bigger than Bronny is about to go to college and get his deal.
And his,
Bryce.
Yeah.
Right, and his deal is gonna be crazy because he's gonna have more experience in college. He's gonna be more prepped for the NBA. He's gonna do everything Bronny should have did. And,
Not
still, and
necessarily.
he's still gonna have a
Yeah.
guarantee into the league because his dad's LeBron.
Is he in college now?
He graduates this year.
Oh.
So you would rather your start line be
No,
back
he
here than
graduated
up
this
here?
year high school.
Everyone has.
He shouldn't be in
Yeah.
college. Bryce is not in college.
He asked you a question
Everyone
though.
has a different
One more
line.
time.
You would rather your start line be back here than right here. If he's pulling you up and say, "Nah, son, your start line can be right here," you would rather say, "Nah, I don't want that. I want to start back
I'm
here."
the type of person that whatever I feel I'm capable of in that moment is where I want to be. So I had a boss try to ask me one time, like, if you were my starting quarterback, or if our starting quarterback got injured and I asked you to throw a pass, come in as quarterback and throw the pass, would you not want me to put you in? And I told him I would want you to put in the best person capable of throwing the pass and winning the game. So if it's not me, it's not me. So if I got to start from back here, I'll start from back here. If I'm not ready to be in that position, don't throw me in that position. I can figure out how to become prepared to be in that position, but I'm not a throw me to the fire type person. I can figure it out. I can be thrown into the fire. I've been thrown into the fire my whole life. Look at my skin. But that don't mean I constantly want to be thrown into the fire. So if you can start me from right there, okay, you can give me the recipe to make $1 million, right? And you start me from right there, and now I'm a millionaire. But I don't have no grind effort. I don't have no my own willpower. I don't have no. I've struggled. I've hit the trenches and came back up. I'm spoon fed because my pops gave me the recipe directly to me. I took that same recipe, and now I'm a millionaire. And I don't have anything. I don't have any of the know-how to even manage this money because I had an easy route to it.
Yes.
You didn't have an easy route if he gave you the blueprint.
No, but
you
there's-
followed the instructions, so that's your
Exactly.
grind right there.
Right there.
There's a lot of millionaires that feel that same way. There's some stars. I think is it Tom Hanks or somebody that said that they were not leaving their children a dime.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Right.
the wrong.
He said because
his grind
if
is
they
his
did,
grind.
yeah.
His grind. We all have seen Power. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the concepts between Tyreek and Ghost. Ghost always told him, I do this so you don't have to. And Tyreek always responded with, maybe this is my life. Ghost always tried to tell his son, I don't need you to be a gangster. Go to college. I'm a gangster. I did all this so you cannot have to.
But watching that show, every time Tyreek deviated from what his dad was doing, shit went south. But when he did it how his dad did it, he ate.
I think two things can be true.
True,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Two
Yeah.
things
I
can be
agree.
true.
Look at
Right.
shit,
And-
said that all weekend.
But it goes
Two
back.
things can
It
be
goes
true.
back to what you're saying. Like,
Word.
everybody's created with like your own intuition and your own choices. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still take the blueprint and then still figure it out for myself. That's what I'm saying. And you're saying,
I'll accept the recipe, but don't be mad at me if I don't become a millionaire the way you became a millionaire.
I'm gonna take the recipe. I understand what you're saying, but your grind is following the blueprint that he gave you, because you're learning then, right? As you're taking those steps, you're learning what he did to get there.
I learned from experience. I don't.
Your experience is gonna be what he gave you.
His experience
That's the-
can't
yeah,
be my
right,
experience.
exactly.
His experiences are his.
But you're gonna have a different experience as you're going through what he showed you to do. The steps he showed you to take is your experience to get there. So then you can look at the situation and go, okay, cool, I can see, okay, I might not do this part like he did, but this other part, you're gonna apply some of the things he told you because they made sense. If somebody gave me the blueprint for a meal, I'm gonna try to follow it to a T, but if I have to go to the left with it, I will, but I'm still gonna know what was shown. You know what I'm saying? Because in management, you can't manage like everybody else, but you can take a little bit of pieces of them. I'm gonna use everything I got with them to get me there, and then see where I gotta go left or right at. School, I need $1 million, man.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Get that million.
I'll give you the blueprint. After, when we leave out of today, I'll make sure I give you that blueprint.
I'm gonna let you win. I'm gonna let you win every domino game that we play for the next few days for your birthday.
Blue, let,
For your
hold on,
birthday, fam.
let me go ahead and clear this the fuck out.
For your birthday, fam.
Blue, you just started winning 2 weeks ago, my guy.
Bro, you can't.
You've been getting smacked in my house.
No,
Either
son.
me or my son been
No.
serving you. You
No.
lost the trade.
Negative.
You lost the trade.
Trey was
Trey
come on,
bust
bro.
your ass.
No, we did not. Get that paper.
Did Trey bust his ass?
We know Trey be watching the show.
Did Trey bust his ass?
No, he
Tell
did
the
not.
truth.
I
Lamont,
won the game when Trey was half drunk.
tear it up.
He did something I did.
Blue.
Somebody
Listen, it got so bad I had to ask him to walk my dog.
Yeah, I got you.
I had to ask Scooter to walk my dog. I was like, hey, man,
Oh,
give-
stop.
walk Krillin for
So,
me,
all
man.
right, so here's the final topic, right? So there was this chick.
Oh God.
I saw it and I had to bring it up. She said she's been single for so I forgot how many years, but she said she literally sticks her fingers in her cooch and rubs it on herself.
The black chick.
Yeah.
Kind of heavy.
Yes, and she said the pheromones, like that's like the natural pheromones, is like attracts men to her.
And she's single.
Yeah. Still
And been single for a minute.
Something like,
Yeah.
Cause
That's contradictory.
right. That's what I thought.
So
Because
just
I was
two
like,
things
you
can
running
be
around
right.
here, you running around here smelling.
One thing is wrong.
Something's not right.
Listen.
Right? Maybe your pheromones
So
ain't
they told me,
pheromoning.
and I've been with this man for 30 years then.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
If you would have said she got 5 niggas, I would have been like, she's doing something.
Right. Everybody in here be like,
They showed her on a date with the white dude. And
Yeah.
She was telling the white dude what she be doing.
and
He was like,
threw up.
check please. You
Yeah.
didn't order yet, sir. He's like, bet.
Yeah.
Why would she willingly tell me?
Why would you tell anybody that?
Yeah.
Like,
Why would you tell anybody that?
Yeah.
Like,
NBC.
But she got
Single-
infections
Yes.
now,
That's the
though.
thing, and be single.
If you watch the whole video, she got like infections in there
I
from
bet
all the
she
stuff
do.
she been doing.
Yeah.
And she'll be at a restaurant with somebody eating, and then she'll go excuse herself to the bathroom and
if
come
I'm
back.
sitting at a table,
Ew, that's dirty.
and I'm gonna tell you,
That's dirty.
I was field artillery in the military. So that gunpowder and all that shit has kind of burnt out my nose. So I have a bad sniffer. My smell good ain't really a smell good. So if I tell you you stink, you really stink. 'Cause that means that shit is penetrating. If I say you
told her that
smell
on your
good,
date?
right? If I'm on a date and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna be like, ooh, those pheromones. I'm gonna be like, do I smell bad, coach? Nigga, like, what? It's on your neck, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But why, my thing is like, why would you even do that? They have pheromone perfume.
They sure
pheromone
do.
oil,
And
like,
they
smell.
Yeah.
They sure do.
Really?
At
They
Lovers
do,
and
they have roll on like
Yes.
for guys and,
and
for
that shit
girls.
smells good.
yeah.
For guys and for girls because it brings out your pheromones.
That shit-
So you saying somebody else's coochie's in the bottle and y'all wear it?
Where they get it from?
Yeah.
No.
It's
wait.
hers.
Well, look,
And she's-
the pheromone like oil or like perfume, it's like
Okay.
a neutralized scent. So like if I use it, my pheromones are going to be different than yours because we all have different pheromones that attract different. Exactly, it brings it to the forefront.
Me think of? Dust to dawn. We got black pussy.
It does work.
Yeah.
And it smells good.
Yeah, because it brings out your own
So,
natural pheromones.
For those that are new in the room,
So
y'all
y'all
don't
can
know
tell her.
this, but Miss Newman has a name for her cooch. It's called the wolf.
The wolf.
The wolf.
D-A.
The wolf. So you telling me you rubbed the wolf on your neck?
No.
Okay.
absolutely
Okay.
not.
I'm just trying to understand.
I rub it on beards.
I was just gonna say, like, you don't even gotta do all that. All she gotta do is just walk to her local bar.
I'm a
Just
beard
show
rider.
up.
I don't even
I
do
just
that.
don't
I'm a beard
understand
riding
I
motherfucker.
just don't understand what was the point of the woman doing it. I don't
Yeah.
know
Right.
what
That's
made
what she
her
said.
do it.
And that's
She said that she felt
But
it
listen,
attracted dudes.
Dude's so
but
thirsty.
clearly it's not attracting dudes.
Right,
So
Dude's so
that's why-
thirsty. All she got to do is just create an IG
Yeah,
page and
that's
get,
it.
get half naked.
That's
there
it.
you go. You don't
Yeah.
need no pheromone.
And to tell someone about it just absolutely proves that she's not mentally stable.
Yeah.
Because no one in their right mind, because if you were gonna do something as nasty as that, you'd kind of be like, like
But keep it to yourself.
like
Yeah.
like a test run, like a
She's
test
definitely
run.
a few fries short of a happy.
Yeah, shit, she is
100%.
the.
Why are you literally, you're on a date like, yeah, and I did like, what is
I just
wrong
rubbed
with
my
you?
pussy and
You don't brag about the bait that you're using to fish if you ain't
No.
catching no fish.
No.
That's weird. I'm using this. Motherfucker, do you have fish?
and that's probably what it smells like is maggot blood, catfish bait.
Imagine being in a restaurant or something and somebody walked past you with pheromones juice on. Like, what is that?
That's not even,
You mean
that's
pussy
not even-
juice?
That's not even fair. Like, that's the confusion. She's using the wrong word to do
She's
something
using
that's
that.
not
Yeah,
what
I
it
know.
is.
Right.
She's
Like,
using
right,
discharge.
that's what I'm like. But exactly though. But exactly. That it's not a pheromone. She's not using her pheromones. That's not correct.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
exactly. So I'm like, she's actually using the wrong term. She's not
She
doing
using
it.
funky. That's what she using.
Now the stuff that they sell at the shops, right? They got different scents,
Yeah.
but it's clearly for like for your sensitive areas that like heat
That's
up
what
that create. But I'm saying when you smell it, you can smell that you smell the perfume. But it doesn't activate the pheromones until like you start getting like heated or.
So what's the
however the case may
difference
be.
between pheromone spray and regular perfume or
So
cologne?
it's just like anything, right? Like a pheromone is just to bring it to the forefront to where like it's gonna attract people that is meant to like attract to your pheromones. It's the same way with cologne, right?
Yeah.
You might put a cologne on, you might put the same cologne on. It's gonna smell different on two different
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
right? Different because your pheromones are different.
You're
It's
attracted to that
pheromone,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
That's all it is. It's just the pheromone spray perfume. It's bringing your natural pheromones to the forefront,
Yeah.
so that
Go
it's
ahead,
going
Niece.
to attract people.
Ain't no dumb motherfuckers in my
Yes.
family. Nigga.
I wouldn't want my niece.
Gotta be educated.
I have a niece that's about her age. If my niece will talk about pheromones, I'm cutting it off. Hey, not
How old are
happening.
you?
And she,
I'll be 29 in September.
So niece is grown.
no, she ain't. No, she ain't.
Niecy say don't be putting on no funky juice. That's what she said.
My niece in her 30s and she still ain't grown to me.
Yeah, no,
Next
that's
thing you know, you're gonna have men running around lifting their ball sack up, reaching in there, going shit.
Need my pheromones.
Because all the men here in the room can agree that nut balls juice does not smell good.
Yeah, okay.
There's no nigga that's like, my balls smell good. No.
Hey, but some females attracted to that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's doing well.
She said, wait.
Hold up.
Not all balls stink. I'll say that.
Years ago, when I first got Cora, I was walking my dog, and an old black dude across the street screamed out to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, how old your dog? You want to know how to make your dog never leave you, always be?" He was like, "Rub your nuts a little bit and put it to their nose," and that's what this conversation has me thinking about. Yes.
He just offered you
I'm
that.
glad-
Right, out of
that's-
nowhere.
He just
I know
gave
it.
me that information.
Now, mind you,
I'm calling it.
hold up, mind you, where Lamont live is a bunch of homeless folks across the street, so he knows something.
But those are those pheromones. Those and the dogs pick up that scent, and he will know who you are. Like that's a scent that doesn't leave. So I understand what the old man was saying, but who really wants to just rub their balls and then just
That
like?
guy.
I mean that dude. Look, was he? What was he? Wait.
He didn't come introduce himself. Hey, you know what's good? Rub your nuts on your dog.
Son, was he of European descent?
No, he was black.
Of course he was. Of course.
Unfortunately, he was black.
Yeah.
I'm so
But
embarrassed.
look,
You know, crackhead black people know shit that you should
They just don't know.
Well, he learned it from a Caucasian.
So here we go. We got final words. I'm going to leave YouTube with final words. So we're going to get ours out, and then I will leave it to y'all to finish it up because it's time for us to end this show, man. We went a little bit over, but it is what it is. Blue, final words.
I'm about to bust some ass and dominoes. And the 29th, me, Scoop, KJ, Marcus,
Word.
and Jay Will gonna be at the fan club, man, making people laugh and spit they food out when milk come out their nose or something, man. So come holler at your boys.
Ms. Newman.
Oh, hey, what do I got coming up? Oh, I'll be in Puyallup on the 28th with Crispin Glover. Is it Crispin M out in Meridian, on Meridian? Yeah. But anyways, if you're on my Facebook page, you know I'll be out in Puyallup next weekend. And then I'm not on stage, but I will be out supporting my dudes, talking shit from the audience on the 29th.
And y'all know what it is. I am your funky grandpa, man. You can catch me tonight at Mr. Mookie's birthday celebration at the fan club on the 29th. I want to extend a great thank you to my niece. I love you to death, baby. Coming to visit me. My brother, man, we need to get up more. We don't get to talk, but the fact is, it's always love, and I feel it from a distance. So I appreciate y'all coming, man. Shanti, Sam, please. Final words.
Final words. Happy to be here. Happy to be here for your birthday.
Yeah.
Just, glad to add the joy.
Go ahead, favorite.
Yeah, final words. I'm gonna go get me some pheromone spray, some nut juice. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I got a lot of stuff coming up. Just getting tapped into some World Cup stuff, man.
Word.
I'm tapping into that space. Obviously, it's the off season for the Hawks, man. Getting ready to gear up for the off season for them and everything, man. But just a lot of stuff coming up. But I don't even want to talk about that. I just want to talk about the relationship that I have with you, man.
Word.
And like you said, we don't talk all the time, but I feel good in this space. It's like I felt like I've done this show before with you guys. You know what I mean? And for you to be able to call me up and it's like, man, I can't make this week, but I'm here. Bada boom, bada bang.
That meant a lot.
That's
to me.
the love that I feel in this
Straight up.
room, man. So
appreciate
keep doing
it.
what y'all doing, man.
And I was
It's
so
like-
clean tonight.
You were. Good job. Good job.
Keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate y'all.
And I want to say that for real, Sam. Like, people don't, like I said, I don't run around here bragging about who I know, what I know, all of that. But the fact that I can reach out to my brother and say, hey, man, I would love for you to get down. He said, let me look at my schedule. Looked at the schedule and said, we can do this date at time and showed the fuck up. Well, it's just like when I got the wash and dry. I needed a wash and dry. I said, I need a wash and dry. That nigga said, I got one and pulled up.
Come through.
What's crazy is because, funny story, so I was still fresh out here. I didn't even know what the radio station, who was the radio personality.
Right.
And we had somebody come help us move the washer and dryer.
Yep.
And Pop's like, yeah, we're going to DJ Super Sam house. And then they said, we're going to DJ Super Sam house?
Yeah.
What the fuck is DJ Super Sam? He was so excited.
He was, yeah.
Oh, we're going to Super Sam's house?
He was.
Oh, my God. And that's the first time I met Super Sam when we got the washer and dryer from him.
Oh,
That's what's up.
we got
So,
a legend in
hey,
the house.
one, make sure y'all follow me on all social media under Funky Grandpa. Two, make sure you follow my man Super Sam. Super, not with an ER. And show love, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for coming through, man. That's what's up. This is Coffee and Condoms. Catch you next Saturday. Same bad time, same bad channel. 2 fingers. We out.
Hey.
Coffee and Condoms.
So passive, woke up them asses. That I was raw today, put on their glasses. That I was gone today, reread the tablet. I am just a human doing shit you can't fathom.
Podcast with me, your host, Scooter, a.k.a. the Funky Grandpa. This is Coffee and Condoms, and you are tuning into the newest podcast, Going Down is Bananas. I am your host, the Funky Grandpa, a.k.a. Scooter. Every holiday in my life, I spent poor. Every holiday. I wanted G.I. Joes, I got Army Men. Army Men, what the fuck can you do with this guy? You gotta fucking sack this guy. This guy. This guy. What he got? What is he looking at? I hated that shit. And my sister got Black Barbie. Y'all know what Black Barbie is? Her name's Charmaine.